Hi, my loves. Today, I'm going to introduce a product that changed my menstrual health from a zero to 100. Introducing the silicone menstrual cup. Now, hear me out. It comes in different sizes, yes, and I'm going to explain why I have these two sizes, why this is little and why this is large, and the advantage or disadvantage of each. Now, if you're a girl that usually have um, period burns on your bum when you are done with your menstrual cycle, or you feel like this smell, the itch, and you are tempted to free bleed. Free bleeding is basically when you don't use any sanitary product, you just let yourself bleed. You keep washing off, urinating, washing off, urinating, and that's just it. Like, and anything, any of your clothing that stain in the process, you just wash it off, and that's just it. So many ladies now are opting to free bleed than to use menstrual pad because some of these sanitary pads are not hygienic anymore. There are videos of some of them saying, some people saying some blackish stuff inside the pad. Some say it makes them smell. Some say it makes them itch. Me, my own, it peels my bum when I'm done with my period. And for the longest, I used to have like this um darkish line in my bum crack, and what I do then, I'm going to rub the petroleum jelly. That's the Vaseline petroleum jelly ointment there. And I got tired and I don't want to free bleed because I'm a heavy bleeder. So what did I do? I had to research and check other sanitary options that I can use. That is not the washcloth, the sanitary pad, um, what's the name of this one? Tampons, the insert, and I saw the menstrual cup. Yeah. Now, the menstrual cup is best to use it when you are, it's best to use the menstrual cup when you are, um, it's best to use the menstrual cup when you are not a virgin, or when your hymen is still intact, because obviously inserting anything in your vagina as a lady pops the hymen. And if you're overly obsessed with your hymen being intact, please make use of the washcloth or sanitary pad option. Now, when I started my menstrual cup journey, I got from Timo actually, and people were saying go for this. I think it's like the extra small. They say if you've not given birth, go for the extra small. It's more convenient and first timer friendly. So I got the extra small, and I was experiencing a little leak here and there. And you see, it's actually small. And with this, you have to, if you're, I'm a heavy bleeder. So if you're a heavy bleeder with this, you're going to be changing and changing and changing. And I was experiencing little leaks here and there. And it started making me second guess this as an option for my menstrual health. This product as an option for my menstrual health. So what did I do? I had to check, like, okay, let me try the medium. I think this is small. So I said, let me try the medium. And I didn't see options for the medium. Even at some point, I even didn't see the sanitary product on Tim. I was like, did they just like take it out? Because I know what they do on all these shopping um platforms and sites is that when there's like a warning from either the health parastatals, they are going to like issue a warning to all the products that are banned. So there was a time that when I wanted to get this, I didn't see it again on Temu. So when I now got this one, I was like, "Ha, is this not ridiculously big? Where is it going to fit? Like literally, like this is big." Let me cut right to the story and get to the chase. Now, for somebody that is sexually active, like you're not just 1 year sexually active, like maybe you've not given birth. I don't know how it's going to be for who has given birth. you've not given birth and you are sexually active for like a couple of years, I think this is going to be your best bet. When I used this, I didn't experience not even the slightest form of leak. Like the way the thing just suction up there. I'm like, where have you been all my entire life? So now let me teach you how I'm going to teach in this video. I'm going to teach you how to use, maintain, store, insert, and basically take care of your menstrual cup. So let's get right into it. I got this silicone cup for it because if you want to clean your sanitary well, your sanitary product, you have two options. You cover it and you put it in the microwave like this, or you boil it. Like you can put it inside a container, whatever you want to stainless bowl, pot, whatever you want to boil or dedicate your sanitary towel. You can put it inside that and boil it and cook it for a relatively long amount of time, maybe like 5 minutes to be on the safer side. Then you can apply some antiseptic of your choice. This is mild. I like it. So when I'm sanitizing, when I'm boiling, when I'm done boiling and water is very hot, I put a little bit of antiseptic to be 100% sure that the germs and John are gone. And for inserting the sanitary wear, you have to make sure your nails are clean. You can use fixed artificial nails to insert your sanitary products. All you have to do is to get a nail brush and wash inside your nail before you use the products, because if you're not careful, you're going to introduce outer bacteria inside your vagina. So now, to insert the sanitary product, you can use it like that because your blood is coming out already. So it's going to like give the outer wall a little lubrication, or you can use any lubrication or any lubricant of your choice. Now, let me teach you how to insert. You squat, very necessary. This is what works for me. So I'm going to tell you exactly what works for me. When you squat, let's say this is your vaginal wall. You take a little, if you're using the lubricant, you take a relatively little lubricant. You're going to lubricate your vagina wall. You know, it's actually very smaller than this, but the beauty of it that is very elastic. Let me use this small one because my hand will not be able to accommodate this big one. Now, when you're squatting, and this is like your vaginal wall is going to be facing down because you're squatting, you're going to press this baby like you press it like you pinch. There are different ways of pinching this baby according to the size of your vagina. You can either pinch in half like this, fold it, and insert it, or you pinch it like this to form a narrower mouth. Then, when you're inserting, you don't put it straight like this. You don't put it straight. No. You don't put it up. No. Watch. When you bend, when you clip this and you're squatting, you put this baby down. You tilt it down, downwards. And when you're done, if you leave it like this, you're going to leak, because don't forget, we folded the mouth. So whatever is coming out will be leaking through this part of the cup. So what are you going to do? When you put it, sorry, when you insert it inside downwards, you make sure you press it. You keep a hair. Are you seeing? You had that poop because see here, it has opened. You must make that poop sound. You must be sure. You press it to make sure it has opened wide. What this does is to seal the vaginal wall and to capture every single blood that is coming, just like it's sealing the mouth, and every single blood that's supposed to come out to be trapped in this cup. And all you have to do is You can keep it on for 12 for 8 to 12 hours. But if you have heavy bleeding, see the size of the cup, it's not going to work. You can change it you can change it at intervals of your choice, but it's just like an it's just like a general knowledge that you can wear the menstrual cup for 8 to 12 hours. Then when you're taking the menstrual cup, you don't need to be worried. You don't need to be scared. You see this thing, just drag it. It's not going to cut as long as you don't drag it like a hoodlum. Carefully drag it out. You sit on the toilet seat. I sit on the toilet seat, then I carefully drag it out. Then it captures the blood. You pour, you rinse, you wash without soap, please, or a mild fragrance soap, because don't forget the vagina hates fragrance. So if this is filled with so many fragrance after washing it, you're taking it back inside your vagina, and it's going to disrupt your normal functioning vagina flora. So when you take it out, you wash. You can use this one if this is your gauge. You can use this one repeatedly, month after month after month, for close to 5 6 years. This was my first one. So now this is one I'm going to be sticking with. With this, I'm very, very, very okay. It's sturdy, it's strong, it's nice, it's leak proof. Same with this, but the difference between these two is just size. I bought them from the same company. The difference is just size. You see, this one is 15 ml, this is 10 ml, and just have like a bigger ring to like cup the thing very well. This is how you see how this thing cups the wall. That's how it's going to cup your vaginal wall and trap all your blood inside here. Very good product here. So when you're done with your menstrual cycle, you wash. I also, the same way I take care of this, I take care of this, and I make sure I dry it completely. I air dry it completely. Microbacteria love dampiness, they love moist. So I make sure I air dry, disinfect, then I now store it inside. If you don't put this well, and this might be giving you like a little bit of discomfort, but after a while, it will just hide inside your vagina as you're walking. Then when I want to store, I just close it till my next cycle. Then my next cycle, before I use it again, because I've stored this baby for 26 days, I take it out, I disinfect, then I use. Very easy to use. When I'm done with this video, before I keep it again, I have to go and disinfect it. I will boil it, use the antiseptic, air dry, then package it back. Very, very easy. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like or share your experience in the comments section. Thank you.